Hello everybody and welcome back to the Shadow Legion. I'm your host, the Shadow, of course, with a little bit less hair. What do you guys think of the haircut?
Is it hot in here?
I had to get it cut anyway because I was starting to look like a homeless person that was getting in my face. But let's move on to this week's video. Now, a few weeks ago, I did a video called Top 10 Things You Should Never Say to a Police Officer. And although I am a firm believer in laughter is the best medicine, there are other occupations out there that you should never joke with. And the occupation on the top of the list of occupations not to joke with, in fact some jokes are illegal when said to these people, are airport security. Now, there is no humour at an airport whatsoever. That's just a fact. Everybody knows it. And while most travellers, either business or for pleasure, seem to know that, there are a few out there who either haven't gotten the message or for some reason have chosen to ignore it. So, I had a look through the internet, through newspapers, through news stories, and I found this top 10 list of idiots. So here is top 10 comments that airport security didn't look too kindly upon. And we start this list at number 10. Now, at number 10, a passenger at Newark Airport in the United States was being a bit impatient in terms of getting onto their plane. And they turned to airport security and said, and I quote, "If you don't want another terrorist attack, I had better make this flight." Now, while many of the things that you're about to hear on this list are just poorly timed or just awful jokes, you probably don't want to be threatening airport security because you don't want to threaten someone who has the legal right to pull you out of whatever line you're in, take you into a dark room, turn the lights off and tell you to drop your pants. Now, at number 9, while an officer was conducting an explosive trace sample at Orlando Airport, the passenger jokingly stated, "Geez, I hope the residue doesn't show up on the test."
No way!
Yeah, now not only is that a terrible joke, it is a terrible place to make one, and he's probably going to spend the next few hours in prison. Either that, or a cavity search. I think I prefer the jail time. At number 8, as a gate agent slowly approached an unattended bag at El Paso, the owner quickly ran up and stated, "Boy, I better get that before it explodes." Yeah, I better get that before it explodes. That's kind of like saying to a police officer, "Hang on, before you go and open the trunk, let me just get the cocaine out of the back." Now, at number 7, a passenger overheard another passenger at Denver Airport stating, and I quote, "I hope you're not going to be on the plane leaving from gate A37. It's going to go off with a blast." Now, I can completely understand why airport security might want to check this bloke out because it's not the most common thing ever said at airports, but in his defense, he may just be referring to the fact that the plane is full of a whole bunch of fun people and them going to have themselves a mile-high party. I don't know what the hell accent that was. Now, at number 6, a passenger in Charlotte who was informed that she couldn't take a particular item with her onto the plane stated, and I quote, "I hope someone comes in here and blows you all up."
Are you out of your mind? What's gotten into you?
Now, I have no idea what caused this passenger to say something like that. Maybe they have anger issues, but the one thing I am certain of is they probably spent a few hours, if not a few days, in a jail cell. Now, at number 5, if you are an impatient person and hate waiting in lines, I suggest you find some sort of stress-relieving mechanism because for the love of God, don't do what this bloke did. Now, while at a ticket counter, a passenger at Gulfport stated that there was possibly a bomb in his bag. Now, when the TSA agents checked his bag and found no bomb, he later explained his reasoning. He thought that the statement would get him through security faster. Terribly sorry about that, guys. I tend to get really gassy when, people are being stupid. At number 4, after a TSA agent in Orlando informed a passenger that she could not get her checked luggage off the plane. It doesn't state what the reason is, but the passenger was quite angry and turned around and stated, "Well, what if I had a bomb in my bag? Can I get it then?" Yeah, this person's going to jail. Do people even think before they talk to a TSA agent? So you say that there's a bomb in your bag. I think they're required by law to check that bag out. But if they go to all that trouble of getting your bag and find there's no bomb in it, they're not just going to give it back to you. Well, they might after, 6 to 12 months in prison. At number 3, a gate agent in the airport in Charlotte asked a passenger what he was carrying in a box. The passenger calmly turned around and says, "It's a bomb."
Oh my God.
Alright, come on people, don't ad-lib with TSA agents. For the love of God, if you can't make up a good excuse for what you've got in the box, don't say it's a bomb. Every time I make a list like this, I run myself a nice warm shower, turn the lights off, get into the bottom of the shower, crawl into the fetal position, and weep for humanity. At number 2, while preparing to go through a security lane, a passenger at the Chicago O'Hare Airport said rather jokingly when he was asked to remove his shoes, "Oh, okay, should I remove my bomb and gun from my bag as well?" Why, we'll never know. Now, when I finished reading this story, it said that the passenger unfortunately inverted commas, missed their flight, and I can't understand how that possibly happened. And at number 1, during a random bag search at a place called Flint in the United States, a traveller stated, rather jokingly I hope, "Be careful, there's a bomb in my bag." Now, I don't know what the end result was for this particular traveller in terms of punishment, but I can only guess it involved a rubber glove in a dark room. And that's it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this look at some of the things that you should never ever say to airport security. Now, in terms of me, I've only ever been on a plane, well, twice. It was going to and from the last vacation I had, which was about three and a half years ago. Yeah, I know, I really do need another holiday, but I'm not the best flyer, but I know that you're not supposed to make jokes with these guys. If you walk in with a shirt that says, "I'm the bomb," in a few places around the world, that's considered an offense. It's enough to get you arrested and fined. So I know you're not supposed to make jokes with these people, but for some reason, some people just don't get the message. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button down below. I really would appreciate the show of support. If you want to follow me on Facebook and Twitter for daily updates, those links can be found in the description. Go down there and check them out. I have more content on there as well. And as always, don't forget to hit the red subscribe button down below so you don't miss a single notification from the Shadow Legion. I upload a new video every Sunday, and that's when I hope to see you next week with a brand new video. See you next time, and fly safely.